Virgo, to save some time, I shuffled the cards and laid them out already. I could see there's an antsy pants feeling about wanting to accomplish everything yesterday, moving on in a new direction, and kind of shrugging off the past and getting to that new tomorrow now, all right? But I want you to focus this week. It's all for your betterment because there's a lot going on and it's all in divine order. The reason why I'm saying it is in that first placement, the significator of the general overall reading is a major arcana card, the world. The world is really important in the major arcana, just in tarot in general, because it ends the major arcana. It starts a new life lessons. I've learned to respect myself and I respect others. I realize now that I have the talents in imagination, analytical thinking, heart, and the ability to make money. All right. That's the world, and that's the kind of general gist of this week. And I want you to focus on that, especially in the seventh placement, which is a direct extension of the world in ourself, how we're feeling about us. And the death card is another major arcana. It means new life. So when we have this kind of combo here, it's all good favor for you. But getting there sometimes, especially as we navigate the last 10 yards of something, it could be a little bit frightening, making us unsure. And I don't want to have that, especially along with the crossing card is the hangman here. So another major arcana card, suggestions of big life shifts here, all right? And what's blocking from the world from manifesting to let that new chapter happen. And the hangman is waiting in time, and it can make us very, very frustrated because we want to move forward. I want my ideas to do this. I want this to happen. And we're kind of like at a standstill and we're overthinking it, getting emotional. It's just a chaotic state. And that's when, to my language, God in the universe gets in there and says, hey, Virgo, I've got your back. I want you to take a meditative state, regroup, detoxify, get a chill pill, and we'll get to more on that in a second, but I've got your back. There's the divine order, Virgo. It's in your favor, so I need you to believe that. Flip the hangman around. Know that the world is turning in its own time and it's turning in your favor, okay? And I'm going to tell you why I know this. In that third placement is God's placement as to how to navigate the week. And that's the Four of Swords, the firm foundation in our thoughts. You need to believe that you've been building up this area. You're building up your character, your identity, how you want to live your life. It might not go against the grain or might go against the grain of other people's thinking, but that's okay because you got to do you. And you've earned it in the Four. Now God in that placement especially is asking, what do you want to do next, Virgo? Let's map it out. You've got time on your side. I've got your back. What is your wish? And the wish is here as well. In the fourth placement, this is amazing. The gut feeling, the Nine of Cups is the wish card. It's the only card in the 78 card deck that means that. I want you to make a big wish this week, all right? But I need you to get into that meditative state. Clear out. What is it really that you want? And you've been thinking about it. And I think you're ready to leave the past as well. In that fifth placement is the past reflection, right? The Six of Cups is a nostalgia card. So maybe there's part of you that wants things back the way they used to be, but that's not how life is. And again, even if things are turning on the wheel and you feel like things are being chaotic and destructive and falling apart, again, it's for your betterment, especially with these kind of cards. So don't linger in the past. And I'm glad to see that you're moving out of this phase, okay? That's what the Six of Cups is. And now I really want you to move out of it when I see in the sixth placement of the present. So here we have the Four of Cups. Again, another firm foundation of the heart here, and along with our thoughts. But in my deck, it means chitter-chatting from outside people. So maybe other people have opinions and input, and you should be doing this, or you should be living your life like this. All those kinds of things that people maybe mean well, but it's really about you deciding, well, that comment resonates with me, or that doesn't really make any sense to me. And it's really a way of you figuring out what you want to do next of the heart, right? Sometimes we have to be challenged. It's easy sometimes to know what we want, but it's sometimes hard to know what we don't want while we encounter those people and situations. And that's the Four. It's just asking you, what do you want to do with the firm foundation of your heart? And that's probably where the wish comes in too, right? Especially for the Virgo. And the seventh card, like I said, death, new beginnings. It's a major arcana card. It's freedom in a new direction. A new day is dawning. It's dawning around you. You're an earth sign. Look at those lush fields. That's all your potential, especially when the world wants to get in your favor. And it is here. And here's an interesting card, my Virgo friends. As an earth sign, you rule money. The King of Pentacles is in the eighth position, which is how other people view you. But the problem with this guy, he really has no purpose other than to remind us we're being cheap with our emotions, our gratitude, our giving of our nature, or being of service, of money. Everything becomes about money for this. So if you are listening to this and saying, well, you got to be doing this and you got to be making that and blah, 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 blah. Just kick it to the curb, because Virgo, my friends, he has no use. He's an earth sign, but not in the exalted state. He's just there to remind us we're being cheap in a whole bunch of areas. So let's not drop into that. And that's how other people view you. So we don't want that, because you're looking in hopes and fears here. The Hierophant, another major arcana card here. All right, life lessons get unfolded in a major arcana. And the ninth is our placement of hopes and fears. So you want to be the healer. You want to be of service. And maybe you're just going back to maybe even traditional religion would fall under that domain. It's all there for your favor, again, in divine order. Whatever gets you to God and the universe, whatever your language is for that, whatever gets you connected to wanting to be a better person, to emotionally and spiritually mature, that's the Hierophant. And because it's in the fear placement, don't be afraid of this connection. It's there for you to blossom and to move forward and to be successful and to believe in yourself and have self-confidence. God doesn't want us to play in fear and anxiety and insecurity. It has no use whatsoever. And I can see maybe that's plaguing you a little bit and making you unsure, but I love this sitting next to the Four of Swords. And normally a major arcana would never overrule a minor. But the Tower is a past reflection to me in this outcome position of the 10, right? And the Tower is the only man-made structure you'll find in the tarot. And it's the things that we've bound up around us that need to go by the wayside. Things that we long ago knew that they needed to leave our life. But we're holding on, maybe because we're making money, or we're doing this or that, or whatever the kind of BS that we could tell ourselves. And God says, oh yeah, here you go, Virgo. I'm just going to take it all away because I need you to learn this lesson and I need you to get to this new day, right? Okay? The death is coming, whether you like it or not. And it's here because when the Tower appears for me, it's a past reflection. So you're kind of sitting in the rumble and deciding what to do next. And that's how we get to that 4 is more powerful, because I need you to believe in your power right here, because that's the reason why the 4 is here, is out of that destruction. It gives you the possibilities for tomorrow. And this is another major arcana card in the bonus. And this is like a kind of with the wish card, the new life, the Wheel of Fortune is in that bonus position. Again, a major arcana, it's the Wheel of Time, where we've been on the downturn for so long, and we're trying to get on the upturn. And now it's finally starting to happen, but we're kind of looking over our shoulder that the downturn's going to happen again. I'm not saying stupid stuff doesn't happen, but the tough stuff that brought you here is over with. And this is a karma card. This is a karma card. This is a karma card, and this is a karma card to me. And I would even throw the Hierophant in a little bit as well there too, because all those cards, you have to do the lesson. You have to take the trials and tribulations. You took it on the chin. You got a deeper relationship with God and the universe. And that was the point, my Virgo friends. That's the spirit, okay? And there's a big reward for all those karma. So go get it this week. Trust yourself. Give time and God to get in work there. We don't need your input, okay? Just sit back and dream about what you want next. That's all on hand for you. Use that good energy, okay? Have a good week. Oh, if you're so inclined to like or subscribe, that would be awesome. Have a good one, babies.